Hey everyone, it's Hannah Singer and welcome to my channel.
Something about the way you look to me, yeah. Give me a reason, give me a reason, and I will dance, I will dance.
For today's video, we are going to be talking all about the skin. Woo! Before we get into my skincare routine, I just wanted to chat a little bit about my skin history. My skincare routine now is very, very minimal. So I think it would just make sense for me to share with you guys how I got to having such a minimal skincare routine. My acne problems started around like sophomore year of high school. I would say freshman and beginning of sophomore year. I never really struggled immensely with acne problems. I would have like pimples here and there, but I kind of just learned to embrace them because I didn't like wearing makeup. I still don't like wearing makeup, as you can tell, but I was never that type of person who wore makeup to school or anything like that. I just would prefer to have my face bare. I never really had too many pimples, but with competitive dance, you have to pack on makeup, and so when I would have competitions, my face would break out a lot because I would be putting on so much makeup. So it definitely started to get worse as I was dancing more and wearing makeup more, and then it made me feel like I had to wear makeup to cover up my acne, my pimples and stuff like that. I felt like I had to wear makeup. And so that just made it even worse. It wasn't terrible until like my junior, maybe end of sophomore year into my junior year of high school, it started to get worse. I was a lot more stressed. I had a lot more things going on in my life. I was dealing with chronic pain, which I've talked about on my channel before, but I think things were building up, and I think almost that was like what was happening under my skin. I went to the dermatologist because my skin got pretty bad. Eventually, they put me on, what was it called? They put me on antibiotics and some skin topicals, and it didn't do anything. So then, of course, they go to Accutane. And so I went on Accutane, and as you can tell by my facial expressions, not very happy. It was really rough. My skin did get better, but I mean the classic like symptoms. You get really dry. Your lips like start peeling basically. Yeah, your skin gets better, but there's a lot of downsides. My chronic pain in my back got immensely worse. I got to a point where I was out of dance for a while, and a lot of my doctors were concerned that the Accutane was definitely making my bones and joints a lot worse. It honestly made me feel depressed too, and that is one of the side effects because I was struggling with my back pain. I couldn't dance. I had acne. It was just a lot all going on at once. My doctors were like, you need to get off of Accutane because your back pain is skyrocketing and you are basically becoming immobile, because I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting around and I felt like I couldn't dance. I couldn't do yoga even because of my pain. So I eventually got off of Accutane. And the second I got off of it and it like cleared out of my system, my skin flared up and got really bad. But this time it wasn't on my cheeks, it was on my forehead. Or no, it was the opposite. My forehead cleared up, but my cheeks had gotten really bad. Then they were like, okay, you need to go back on it, because once we realized the Accutane wasn't making a huge difference in my back pain, it may have like made it worse in the start, but it wasn't like making it go away in any way when I like got off of it. So they were like, let's put her back on Accutane. So I had to get back on it and finish it this time. And that was really hard for me. So the day that I got off of Accutane, I was just so happy, because that drug, it messes with your mind, messes with your body. I understand like having clear skin or whatever, but for me, it didn't even make a difference, because even when I got off of it for the second time, I still had acne. So then I eventually switched dermatologists, and went to a new dermatologist who I absolutely love, and he prescribed me with some natural skincare products, and I absolutely love them. Like, they did wonders for my skin. It was definitely like a higher quality brand than like something you could get in a drugstore. So that definitely helped my skin a lot. But slowly I was like, okay, these products are super expensive, and yes, they're natural and stuff. They still have some things, I think like hyaluronic acid or something. But I was like, this is like something that just seems kind of absurd to be spending that much money on skincare products. I was like, there's gotta be a way to somehow find natural products that are cheap. So then I did my own little research, and I found some products that I wanted to try out. So I got a bamboo bar, which I will show you in my routine, and I started using that as my face wash. So like, I slowly swapped out from the products from my old dermatologist. As like his products were running out, I started to slowly add in the natural skincare products that I had purchased. I got the Indie Lee, I think it's called Squalene facial serum, and I used that in substitute of the serums that I was given from the doctor. Those two products swapped out my dermatologist products, and that's what I've been using now for quite a few months. This is kind of where I'm at now. You can see there a tiny little pimple, and then sometimes like in my nose I'll get little like reddish patches just from being dry. Nothing like too big or crazy, and honestly, like, I'm the type of person, I have a pimple, I embrace it, I don't cover it up, and I just let it naturally go away. My skin feels great, feels hydrated. I definitely am like not trying to spend a ton of money on skincare, and I think the simpler, for me at least, the better. So that is what I'm doing now, and I will walk you through it. This is my little reusable bag of face wash. Then I look like this. And then I rinse. So it's literally so simple. And then I have this little bag of bamboo cotton pads, and I just use it to wipe my face, because they're reusable and they wash super easily. Something else that I use is like the Mario Badescu Rose Spray. The thing is, I'm out of it, but I did use it before like putting on makeup, or instead of a moisturizer in the morning, I would use that. Before I put on my moisturizer for the night, I'm gonna do a face mask today. So these 3 little bottles are face masks, and they're powders, so you just mix it with a little bit of water and then put it on your face, and they're pretty thin. I got these from a like holistic store. Whole Love Organics is the brand, and the 3 kinds that I have are Detox, Green, and Cleansing Greens. So these are super natural, which I love. So I'm gonna use the Detox one. I just do a little in my hand and add like droplets of water, because you don't want it to be too liquidy. And then it kind of gets pasty. I will catch you in 15 minutes when my face is done taking all of this beautifulness in. My face is officially tight. My motto is just the simpler, the better. This is the facial oil that I was talking about before. from Indie Lee. It's this squalene facial oil, and I need to restock. This is like the only thing I've splurged on, but I had a gift card. But full lane beauty products, this is a really good tip for anyone who's looking for natural skincare products. Full lane is like the Sephora or the MAC or something of, no, the Sephora, not MAC, because MAC's one brand. It's like the Sephora of natural skincare, or the Ulta, I guess you could say, of natural skincare. Okay, so I thought I would show you really quick the body bar that I use for my body. I think it's from Whole Foods. It smells really good. It's like a citrusy bar, but it's all natural, and I just use that to wash mi cuerpo. Another skincare type thing that I do, I don't do this every day, but I do it, I should start doing this every day. I'm gonna put them in the fridge / freezer so that they get cold, but I use these. This is a rose quartz roller, so you just go like this, and it's really good for depuffing, especially in the morning. I get a super puffy, as you can tell kind of right now. I need more sleep, but I get really puffy, so I use this to roll out my skin and my eyes. Helps with lymphatic drainage as well. I use I think it's Dr. Shannon's. Yeah, Dr. Shannon's organic skin balm. I put this on my chest and stuff, and it's like a really soft, like buttery texture. It's really nice. I also use coconut oil. I put this on my body, and it makes my skin super soft. Whoa. Okay, like after that mask, my skin is definitely detoxing. You're getting the full effect. Like, it's super red and like bumpy right here. I promise it will be better in the morning, but it's just it's pulling everything out. It's a detox mask. I use Tom's deodorant on my pits. It's natural, lasts long. Smells good. Just a mess tonight. This is the last skincare product that I use. This is a body oil. It's apricot oil and sweet almond oil, as well as peach mandarin and green tea. And I put this on my body, not my face. And it's really nice, super soft and just like silky type texture. So it's really nice after you shave, or if you don't shave, it's still really nice. Okay, good night. And to be clear, not everyone struggles with acne, and some people struggle severely with acne. So we're all different. We all have different skin, different bodies, and we all have different life experiences. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe if you want. And definitely check out my Instagram if you want some daily content, because I pretty much I definitely post every single day. I will see you in my next video, and don't forget to let the earth be your playground.